A few weeks ago I did my bookish icks, so it's only right to finish the yin to the yang, the yin to the yang, and do the opposite. Everyone, I'm interrupting the current broadcast to remind you that I have a book club on Fable. Come join it. We just picked our first book, Murder Road by Simone St. James. This is our book for October, so it's a little bit of a quick turnaround, but we would love to have you. The link is in the description below. Come chat with us, come read with us. If you can't finish it, that's also fine, just come hang out. And yeah, back to the video. So today we're going to talk about my favorite things. Favorite bookish things? Well, yes. Okay. Let's get started. One of my favorite things is like medium-sized text, if that makes any sense. I don't like, mass market paperbacks. Absolutely not. I won't pick it up. I will not read that. Like, I can't do it. So, I have to have the book that has the text that's not giant, no large print, but not tiny. It's like a perfect in between. I don't know which font that is. I also hate the mass market paperback font. I hate it, but I love the like nice, like airy font, if that makes any sense. One of my favorite tropes ever is the single dad trope. I just love it. I don't know what it is about it, but it's like seeing a man care about something that isn't himself makes him so attractive. So like in a romance, like give me single dad. Like I love that. I also just love, I actually don't know why I love it, but I always have. When I used to read fan fiction, I'd always be looking that up and reading everything and then being like, dang, there's something left. But yeah, that. Matte satin covers, so like the Penguin Classic editions. Not like every Penguin Classic, but like they have like the Dracula one. I guess kind of. No, it's like the Pride and Prejudice one that's green. I have it, but I have to go find it, so I'm just gonna describe it. It has like this like kind of like satiny feeling to it. It's like it feels luscious, if you know what I mean. Like a luscious book cover is so good. Nothing can beat a luscious book. I love a luscious book. It's just like, it feels so much more expensive. And when my hands sweat, you can't tell. Because my hands are always going to be sweating. I hate when I can tell. I hate when you can see my fingerprints on a book. It's embarrassing. So any dark covers are my fave. But a nice bright matte satiny cover, it feels like a pillow, it feels like a blanket. I just love it. Special editions that cost the same amount as the original book, so not anything like $45 special edition of this book. Like give me the $19.99. Like, so what book was that I didn't read? Immortal Dark. That book had a really good edition. The end papers were cool, the edges were sprayed, the cover was sick, and it was just, that's how they released it. They didn't release it for anything crazy, and I don't like when there's too many special editions. Give me one good one, and that's it. Thank you. Because it's like, I don't like when they want to like try to reap the funds of the readers by just creating 1,000 different books that are the same thing on the inside, that look different on the outside. But I have no money, so that's just me. Also, do you like the skin scratching sounds? Because my hand itches. Okay, my next book favorite is when I can't guess the plot twist in a thriller book or a horror book, or honestly any book. I just love when it's like Hidden Pictures by Jason Margulies did that for me. That book is so not what you think it would be, but it's so good. It's such a gem. It's a little piece of it's a little treat. I love that book when it goes completely off the rails, but it still makes sense. Like, it's like, whoa, because then I'm like, okay, this was not lazy at all. You got it to her. Yeah. I love when a horror book is truly horrifying. A lot of horror books I've read recently have not been, and I don't know what that's about. They've been very much just like, ooh, and that's fine. But I just feel like that's not what I signed up for. Give me like death. Give me like limbs are being cut off, people are being eaten. Give me scare, give me squirm. Don't give me just like, here you go. Because wait, F you guys. I bought this and now I'm not getting what I want. Anyway, I love when there's communication in a book. I hate miscommunication in a book. I hate a third act conflict. Just give me communication and give me health. I don't want to read about like Magnolia Parks. After a certain point, it's unserious. It's not gonna work out for you guys, and you should give it up. But I just don't like that, I guess. I love how it's turning into like things I like and hate. I love books around 350 pages. That's the perfect sweet spot. Because like, I have other books I want to read, mama. I don't have all year to get through this big ass book. The Priory of the Orange Tree, whatever the hell that book is. I will not be touching it. I'm not touching that. Why would I touch that? Because I'm a girl. Like, I do not need to be like, it's way too big. And the JFK book, 11 52 11 8 1107 52. Okay, it's called 11/22/63. The Stephen King book. I just feel like it came out on my birthday. Maybe I have to read it. It came out on November 8th, which is my birthday. I'll be 22 this year. Anyway, yeah, it's just like, what do you think? Like, it's kind of just rude to me when books are that big, because it's like, you think I have nothing else to do. You think I have no other things that I have to attend to. Like, I have all this time to sit here and just read this fucking book. I don't. How many pages is this? It's 849 pages. What is wrong with you? And I don't doubt that it could be full of interesting stuff, but like, it doesn't need to be. So yeah. Pennywise is in it. Interesting. Okay, sorry. Maybe, I don't know. The Google is telling me things. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The next thing I love is pretty covers. Obviously, we know that I love an oil painting on the cover. I love a girl. I love a naked body. I love just like a woman looking sad. I love a random just painting, like no people in it. I just love a painting in the cover. Cause like, it just makes me feel so like, yeah, I'm reading this fucking book. Whereas like, the cover for like, I don't know, Snow Globe or something, it's like, oh, okay, girl. But yet you're reading a book. It's kind of like hurting everybody's eyes. But a nice, crisp oil painting will always get me where I need to be. I love them so much. Okay, the next one is when a book doesn't make me feel like I'm reading. My biggest thing that I don't enjoy, the reason I put down so many books is because it feels like I'm reading them. Like, if I'm reading a book, I would literally like be reading each, like, what's that Peaches one that's like, if he said, ooh, what word should go? Like, I feel like I'm just like reading words. And this goes into my next thing that I love. I love when an author can paint a vivid picture in my mind. So that's the opposite of when I feel like I'm just like reading words on a page. Like, I'm not getting anything from it. Like, they're not painting a picture for me. There's nothing inadvertently special about what they're saying. I'm not transported into the story. I just feel like I'm reading words. When they paint a broad, vivid picture, I'm like, okay, I'm seeing it. Like, I'm understanding everything, and you've taken me into the book. I'm not just reading these words. There's like a whole new world. I feel like Cassandra Clare with her Mortal Instruments series does a really, 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 really good job of that, where she paints this fantasy world, and you feel like you're in it. You feel like you're walking down to the coffee shop. You feel like you're in the subway. You feel like you're at the club. You feel like you're seeing these people change from, I don't know, all the stuff I haven't watched in so long, but from like necromancers and demons and stuff. In this crowd of people, you're like, in your brain, it's a crowd of people at a club, and you're seeing somebody who's a demon while you're reading this book. It's just so good. I adore Cassandra Clare. Need to reread. But yeah, the next thing I love, which I feel like a lot of people love, is short chapters. When the chapters are short, it's making me feel like I'm making progress. Like, I don't feel like I am just reading and not getting anywhere. I'm currently reading Murder Road, which is our book club pick for the month, which you guys should totally join. And the chapters are so short, and I just feel like it makes me want to keep reading more, because when the chapters are long, I'm weird. I cannot stop on just a random page. I have to stop when a chapter starts. So I have to just I don't know, it just makes me feel like I can read more because I don't have to read an entire chapter. It's a mental thing. I don't know why that is, but that's just me. When the romance is not too slow burn or too insta-lusty, I love a book that doesn't make me wait until the last 20 pages, but also a book that doesn't give it to me within 20 pages. Give it to me 3/8 into the book. That's perfect. And don't make it them miscommunicate. Don't do it. Don't do it. I also really like Friends to Lovers. Okay, next. Women That Kill. I love Women That Kill. That is my favorite thing ever. You see, all the books that I read are basically women that kill. For some reason, this October, I haven't been reading very many women who kill books, which is interesting because obviously this is the season for women to kill men. It's just my favorite thing. My favorite thing. I'll have to give, there's a cricket or a bird outside my window. I'll have to give you some recommendations of women that kill because they're my favorite. I should do that for this month. Anyway, I love annotating. I think it's so fun. I feel like it can definitely take you out of the story, but it can also make reading more of a fun thing for you if you struggle with just sitting and reading. You can pause, you can take notes, you can make comments, and I feel like it's fun to look back on a book. A lot of people also say they don't like annotating because they can't give the book away, but I don't give my books away unless I don't like them, because each book reminds me of a certain point I was in my life when I read it and what it helped me escape, kind of. So I really like to keep my books and I like to write while I'm reading, even if I write stupid stuff sometimes. That's why I kind of stopped, because I used to just write stupid stuff. But I feel like it's a fun way to personalize the book, because if you got a book from a thrift store that had markings in it, you'd be like, this is kind of sick. I just feel like it's cool to see someone else's markings on something. So write in your books. It's your book, you paid for it. Love your books. Bend your books. Crack your spines. Enjoy your books because they are your books or nobody else's books. And don't preserve a book just because someone else might want it. That's so stupid. It's yours. Okay, it's not stupid. The next thing I love is none other than my cobo. I adore her. I love my cobo. I love her. She kind of just does it for me. She's so simple. She side loads so easily. I haven't paid for one book on this kobo. I don't pay for my books on my kobo just because I don't have any money. If I had money, I'd pay for the books, but I don't. So yeah, I love my kobo. I also love Anna's archive. That's kind of these are kind of one and the same. I love my kobo just because she's so good. She comes everywhere with me. I need to get her a case. She just looks beautiful. She's so fun to just have. I can take her anywhere. We've got all the newest, most interesting, talked about books on here because I get them the day they come out off of Anna's archive, which leads me into I love Anna's archive and Z Library, and I'm proud to say it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. Granted, I do still support when I can. If I like a book, I will go buy it, but I don't like wasting my money, so I like to test it out first on my kobo. But Anna's archive and Z Library are just such an amazing tool that people have taken the time to create, and I just cannot thank them enough for making reading so accessible. Because I've read 50 books this year. I don't have 50 books salary. I want to read, but I can't afford the monetary gate that leads you into reading, and reading should be free. Granted, people take hard work and effort to make these books, so I do support when I can, but you guys know I love Anna's archive. One thing about me, if there's a deal, I'm gonna find it. I love cheesy romances. Make it fun, make it cute. Don't make them be actually, let's focus. I love cheesy romances. I don't want to see like some of the things are too cool. I don't want to see a man that doesn't care, is a grumpy. Like, I wanted to see sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Give me sunshine. Give me happy. Give me excitement. Give me love. Because I'm not reading romance because I want them to be mad at each other. Hello. I can just go talk to my parents for that. Just kidding. Just kidding. No shade. I'm a child's divorce though. So yeah, give me the good romance. Give me the fun. Give me the excitement. Like, I don't really read smut or dark romances unless I'm like looking for a one shot on Tumblr or something. So this isn't really, but when I have read darker, dirtier stuff, why are you saying so many random words for penis? What is going on here? What is this weird talk that you're doing? I hate it. None of that. Last but not least, I love poetic writing. When the prose is just so full and beautiful and just like sensational work. I love it because it makes, once again, the difference between an author putting words on a page and creating a world. It just makes, well, not too much. Geneva Rose, I'm looking at you. But when it's a good amount, I love it. Like, it's just like, it makes it so much more like, whoa, wow, oh my god, oh, you tore. Like, it's just so good. Anyway, that's everything. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be back next week with a Halloweeny video because it's Halloween week. So maybe I will. But thank you for watching regardless. If you guys want to join the book club, we just picked our first book. It is Murder Road by Simone St. James. I think that's the name it's covered. So if you're into that and you want to join, you think you can finish it before the 31st, come hang out. We're going to talk about it sometime in November, early November. We're going to pick our next book. So come read with us. I don't know if anybody's reading because nobody's really talking in the group chat. It's kind of just me. So come liven it up. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next week. Like and subscribe and do all that fun stuff. Comment if you want. Comment your favorite things about books. Let me know. And Storygraph in bio. Fable Book Club in not bio. Description. There we go. Storygraph in description. Fable Book Club description. Goodreads description. Instagram description. TikTok description. Everything's in the description that you're gonna need. If you need anything, DM me on Instagram. Message me. Leave a comment here. I respond to everybody. So, I love you guys very dearly, and I will see you next week.